Good morning and welcome to Girlfriend Minute. I am Shar.
And I'm Pascal.
How are you this early morning, December
Um,
24th, 12:19 a.m.?
yeah, I'm good actually. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. Yeah.
Good.
Are you ready for Santa?
Actually, I'm never ready for Santa, but I did order my stuff.
Right?
Um, just for the kids. I ordered a
Yeah.
couple of things for the kids. I'm hoping they'll get here by tomorrow, and if they don't, then they'll get their gifts on Tuesday. So, yay for them. But hopefully, you never know. They've already
You
been
never know.
shipped, so
Very good. I have one present arriving tomorrow.
okay.
It was a last minute present for Oziel. Yeah. Now, most of the presents in the tree are for Oziel.
Of course.
But I pick up little odds and ends, things that are inexpensive and stuff, and then I just wrap it so he just looks like he has a ton of stuff. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I
just cute
ordered,
little things.
yes, I ordered something, and I thought, why not? I kind of looked at it before, and I threw it in the cart the other day, and it should be here tomorrow, so it'll get here, and hopefully before he gets here, and then I'll run in the room and wrap it real quick for him. But we are
Oh,
celebrating our Christmas tomorrow due to everyone's schedule on Christmas Day. I will not be celebrating Christmas on Christmas Day with my family this year. So,
oh, that's okay though. At least everybody will be together tonight.
yeah. Right, tonight. You're right. This tonight.
Tonight. Yes.
So, yeah, so it'll be a little different for me. And so, I'm planning on going over to Danny's house at some point Christmas Day. So we'll see.
Okay, very cool. I am banned from my daughter's house just for a little bit because um, I got uh, susceptible to COVID. So one of
Yeah.
my one of my employees over here had COVID, and they brought it in. And then, of course, I don't want to get the baby sick, and nobody wants that during the holidays. So
No.
I told her it's okay, I'll stay away. But I did get them toys and stuff. I got Milo, more like
Mm-hmm.
visuals like light up toys, things like that. And then my little Olives, I got him a little car that he can sit in and drive himself around. So I can't wait till he
Uh,
opens that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much longer do you have to stay away?
Um, I want to say, I think maybe what I will do is maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can go get a COVID test. And if I do a COVID test, then I'm okay. And then she'll let me go in.
Because
So,
when were you exposed?
um, I want to say last Friday, Saturday. Isn't it 5 days? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Five
Wednesday,
days.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I should be in the clear by now, but they
Well,
say
you would, yeah, I would think you would be, but it's always, uh,
it's not that I
honestly,
care.
yeah, no,
It's
no, no.
because
I
for
know why you're
Milo.
doing it. Absolutely for
Yeah,
Milo.
it's for
So
Milo.
honestly, I would go someplace like to Walgreens or someplace where you swab really deep, not the
Girl, we
home
didn't got no Walgreens up here. No,
or
I'm just
whatever you
kidding.
have similar like that. You've got to have something like
I do. I
that.
have CVS and Rite Aid, so I'll
Yeah.
jump
You
down there
still have
sometimes.
Rite Aids?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
my first COVID test was when my daughter was first pregnant with Oziel. And we were all together for the family Christmas Eve that we traditionally do, which we're not doing any of that this year. So she was like, I just don't really, I'm a little dizzy and whatnot. So she went and they tested her for COVID amongst all the other flus, and she was positive. So,
Man.
other family members all of a sudden started becoming positive. And then I thought, well, I have a cough and a stuffy nose. So I went and got tested, and I went into the urgent care and they swabbed me and they're like, it's negative. And the doctor came in and he was like, the best thing to do is shove it up there and send it to lab. And I said, well, let's shove it up there and send it to lab, you know? So we did, and I
Yes.
always log into my Baycare portal. So, I logged in however many hours later, I'm looking at it, and I was so baffled because it said positive. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
So then, I get a phone call a little later. They're like, you're positive for COVID. I said, yeah, I saw it on the Baycare portal.
Right.
You
I
know.
remember talking to you during that time when you were
So the first swab was
yeah,
negative. The one to lab,
ended up
you
being
know,
positive.
ended up
Yeah.
being positive. So,
I don't know.
and
I'll try it.
I just, because of those false, positives and the false negatives,
Yes.
and him being so health compromised. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to take the risk. So I told
No,
her it's
it's
okay, I'll stay away. And then when um I don't know. I don't know. I can't even I've never taken a test like to go to the Rite Aid or to the CVS to actually get one. So I'm not even sure where to look or where they have them, but I'm sure near the pharmacy somewhere. So
so you laugh at my Walgreens, but there's a story with that. So the second time I got COVID, everyone at work got it and was testing positive on Saturday. And that Tuesday I had this stuffy nose and a slight cough,
right.
and I never have a stuffy nose or a slight cough. And so I'm like, fine. So I drove through the Walgreens drive through, and they send you a kit through the window, and you do it there at the window, and you send it back, and you have your answer in a few hours.
Oh, then you know what? I'll have to look at it and see if one of them will do that.
They do it to the drive through. They give you instructions. They're telling you how to do it. And then, you know,
I
then I logged
remember,
into that one. I got the email.
yeah.
It's like, you're positive. I'm like, well, of course I'm positive because they all had it. I got the same damn symptoms I had the first time.
No kidding.
Yes.
I remember when COVID first came around and they said that you can do that. Go to the drive-through and then ask them that you need to
A
swab or
COVID. Yeah,
whatever, a
it's
COVID
free,
test. Yeah. Yeah.
so it was
Yeah,
free
I'll look it up.
then. But when you go to like an urgent care, like me going to Baycare the first time, they don't just test you for COVID because you can have a normal flu. It doesn't have to have the COVID name. So,
Yeah,
they
you sure
test you.
can.
They test you for all of them in that one swab.
That's
And there
crazy.
and there
I've
is a new
had the
flu
flu.
this year. Yeah, I've had the
Yeah,
flu
I've heard of
multiple
it.
times. I've had the flu multiple times. Yeah, there's a new flu, and strep is a very big thing right now.
Is it really? Well, around
Mhm.
here, there's some kind of stomach bug going around because everybody either has a fever or they're throwing up from the
Oh.
top and the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's never.
I don't know what's happening. So I had a waitress that was out and she was like, I'm so sick. I can't stop this throwing up and this and that. And I'm like, okay, no, don't come in. Keep your butt
Right.
at home.
Just stay home, please. We would
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no. I've been very fortunate. I generally only get a really bad cold every 4 to 5 years, and I got my really bad cold on my way back from California this past spring, so I should be good for a while.
That's good. That's good. My
You
immune
know.
system is compromised, so I end up getting colds more often. But now that actually I've been here and I haven't really been like seeing anybody, and you'd be surprised about the amount of customers that come in, though. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten anything. I was healthy all year this year, I believe.
Very good. That's
Yes,
excellent.
that is.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking my
So,
vitamins, and all that good stuff. So
did you get new supplements? I know we talked about it.
I did. I
Yeah.
did. I
Yeah.
did. I got them. I ordered them through Amazon and then I
Mhm.
got them and they came in and everything. So I am taking them.
Very
So,
good. Yeah.
yes,
I'm
excited
like the
about that.
supplement queen.
Yeah. Well, I took your advice. So we'll see how it goes.
Right?
I mean, so far, so good. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's life. You never know what's going to be tossed at you.
No, absolutely.
So, and don't mind the mess behind me. Still some wrapping to do. Ugh.
I have all the wrapping to do. I can't believe it.
Actually, this is my daughter's wrappings. This is stuff that was shipped here because we're doing Christmas tomorrow here for her to wrap when she gets here tomorrow with the babies.
Oh, okay. So
So
she'll
they're
hide
her
out.
wrappings. I'm done. I did that.
Yeah,
It's very time consuming.
it is very time
I'm
consuming.
like, okay, I'll do this afternoon. I'll get the wrapping done, and then while I'm doing that, I'll get the rugs in the wash, and I'll get this done. I'll get that. I only got the wrapping done, and before I knew
Yeah.
it, it was time to start dinner and feed the dogs, and I was out of time.
Oh,
I was just
yeah,
like,
it goes quick. It goes
like
quick.
very time consuming to wrap all those gifts. And then I did bake a pie, so my pie is currently cooling.
What kind of
So
pie?
I just made a pumpkin pie. The kids love
Yum.
it. And I just mix it all up and throw it in the oven for an hour and we're good to go. So
That
I got
sounds
that
good to
done.
me.
One less thing on the list. I got to make
That's
cookie dough for my daughter and Aziel in the morning so they can roll cookies and stuff. So
Oh, that's always
yeah,
fun.
yeah, she gets to do that with him. I get to watch. I just said I'll make the dough so it's ready when you get here.
And and then you get to sit with the baby.
And then yes, I get to sit with Milani, and
Oh,
got out all the cookie cutters, and they're all clean and ready to go. So,
your daughter picked the name for the baby?
no, it was a mutual thing,
A mutual. It's
and
so pretty.
between,
I love
yeah,
that name, Milani.
yeah, thank you. And so that would have been Aziel's name if he had been a girl.
Oh, yeah. Well, Aziel and Milani, look at that. I
Yeah, I
love it. It's
know.
great. You don't hear them very often, so that's the best part of it. I like, babies to have a unique name. And like we've
Yeah,
already spoken about that on other podcasts, but
yeah, about our
yeah.
names. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so unique names rock.
Right?
Yes.
So yeah, yeah, so it's just coming together. It's just gonna be a little different and
It's okay. At least you'll have everybody together and everybody there. So that's good. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
my son is bringing he has a new girlfriend.
Yes.
So she was here the other day and she asked to use my air fryer to make some appetizers for a party they were going to. And I was like, sure. So she's in my kitchen with the air fryer. And I just said, you just have to clean up after yourself. And she's like, not a problem. So she's in the kitchen, using the air fryer. And I thought, I'm going to wrap a few gifts. Yes, I've been wrapping gifts on and off for a few days. So, but it's a great time to make small talk
Sure. Get
and
to
learn a
know her a
few
little bit.
things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, so they've been hanging out and speaking since March.
And you did not know that, I take it.
Well, I would hear her name pop up every once in a while.
Uh-huh.
And but I hear many other names pop up once in a while. So I just kind of wait for the shift and watch for it, in the
Right.
conversation and how often the name pops up and that type of thing. So,
And she's gonna be with you guys then tonight.
yes, she will be with us tonight. You say that and I'm thinking it is night.
And after the blessed sun
Yes. Yeah, right.
shows
So,
itself, then it will be night.
right. And it'll be night again. So,
Yes.
yeah, she will be joining us tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
And so then it's like, oh, well, I should have a little something here for her for Christmas. So I ran out and did that this evening-ish. Where are we? So, yeah. So,
Oh, well,
um,
that's good. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. I mean, given that you just had that one, um, interaction together. So that's good. But I'm sure you learned a
yeah.
lot in that interaction.
Her cousin went to school with us.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Brooke.
Brooke.
She was in the bad car accident in a coma
Oh, okay.
for a long time in a coma.
Okay.
Hey, that's her cousin.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Funny.
wow. Small world.
Small world. She's a teacher.
Yeah.
She teaches at an elementary school. I believe she teaches art.
Oh, that's fun. I bet she has a
Yeah.
great job.
Yeah. So
Tough
she was
job.
talking about how she likes the little ones. So she has
Yeah.
been wanting to meet Aziel and stuff. So she's excited.
Well, she gets double time then, Aziel
She
and
does.
Milani tomorrow.
Yeah, she does. She does. She's going to be introduced all right.
Well, there you go. At least you have more hands on deck then. Especially
Yeah.
Aziel's probably running around all over the place. So,
He is. He
yeah.
is. He's running around all over the place and he's so funny. Um, he'll take an ornament off the tree and he knows he's not supposed to. And I just look at him. It's funny. He takes the ornament off, then he looks to see where I'm at. You know?
Oh,
He turns around like, is she watching me? You
yeah.
know? And I just look at him once he realizes I am, because I
Yes.
am. And he just throws it back into the tree.
That is too cute.
And it always lands on a branch.
Well, there you
Every
go.
time.
There you go.
He's got perfect aim every
He
time. It's the
does. Yeah.
funniest thing. And so I
Oh,
was at his great grandparents tonight taking over Christmas presents. And they have a nativity scene under their tree. And they're like, he's so funny when we babysit him. He always grabs the cow from under the nativity scene and runs up to them and goes, moo, moo.
that's cute. Oh, at least he knows what a cow says.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
cute though.
they think that's the best thing ever. Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
funny. Yeah, but I mean, he takes that ornament off. I don't know, multiple times, and he always
I'm
looks to
sure.
see where is she? Is
Who's
she watching
watching?
me?
Yeah,
And
who's
then
watching?
you don't have to tell him. He just throws it back into the tree.
Yeah. Oh my God, you should see Oliver. Oliver, he goes to the tree, and we have a real tree, okay? Well, Maxine does, my daughter does. So she has a real tree, and then he'll go in between the branches, and he'll go like this, and he'll peep through the branches, and he's looking sideways, right? Because I know y'all can't see me because we're talking, but he'll look
Yeah,
sideways
right.
through the branch to see if I'm looking at him and I'm watching him.
Aw, they're so funny. Yeah,
They
they are.
are, aren't they? They
They
have
really
such a
are.
character. They're you can see their character now starting. Like they have a funny side to them.
Yeah, it was. I had him in the back seat last week, and well, Milani's a week old, so last week when I had him for a few days, I took off work and I had him for a few days, and um, my good friend and her daughter, my goddaughter, were across the street and they were leaving, and I put the windows down so they could see him, and he just started pointing and blah 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 at them, and they're like, really? He had a lot to
Exactly.
say. He had a lot
Yes.
to say.
Yes. So cute. So cute.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
riot, so he's sweet as can be. So
yes. Yes.
we'll see how things go as he realizes little sister's staying and
Forever.
forever.
Yes. Well, he's gonna get a blast tomorrow night because this is gonna be something exciting for him now to open the presents because he can
It's
actually like really enjoy it and get
yeah,
into it.
and he can open the presents and we can take the things out and he can play and yeah,
Fun,
you
fun.
know. So yes. Oh, we were gonna keep this fun and light and just kind of talk. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I did ask on Facebook, what food do you most look forward to at Christmas? So what food do you look forward to at Christmas time?
The desserts. Like you said, like you made a pumpkin pie. We usually have pumpkin pie and apple pie, and then sometimes we make Lebanese desserts. We make what we called ataif, and they are like pancakes, and then they have like an ashta cream inside, which is like a sweetened up ricotta cheese basically inside of it. And we
Yum.
make those and we set them out and stuff like that. So I kind of look forward to that more so than the food. So
I think that's a common thing. I know that,
yeah.
I do look forward to the food, but I definitely eat smaller portions of it so I can have more pie.
Yeah. Yeah, it only comes
And
once a year.
and I don't like all the different pies. I'm you know. Everyone's like, "Oh, here's a pecan pie." I'm like,
Eh,
I do not like nuts cooked. Take it
no.
however you want. I don't like how I just don't do it.
Oh my
I don't
gosh, and the
I don't
pecan
want them in
pie
my
is so
brownies. I don't
sweet.
want it, and it's very sweet, and
Oh my
it's
God,
too
it's
sweet.
crazy sweet. It's
Yeah.
crazy sweet. It's like
It's
you're eating, I don't know, like just pounds and pounds of sugar.
sugar. But
I'm
I
like,
did
ah.
ask that. I know it gets to be a bit much. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I will be making a batch of eggnog. I have to take Danny some on Christmas and stuff, and
So
then
you
I
got
need
me in
some
the
for
mood
me.
for eggnog the last time
Yeah.
you had eggnog. And of course, I don't make eggnog. My daughter does, though. I didn't realize that she makes eggnog. So instead of doing all that, I was at Sam's Club and saw that they had traditional eggnog. I grabbed one and I
Did you
had a
really?
couple. Yeah, I had a cup
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah. How is it? Because it's different in the carton.
Um, it's not bad. It's creamy. And I don't know, like a milkshake, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
milkshakey.
And you can add your own alcohol,
Yes, I know. I was thinking about. I'm like, rum, where are you?
Yeah, right.
So no, I opted not to. I just kind of had it just like plain, just like that. And
So I make it every year, and now every year everyone at work starts talking a few months in advance about, am I getting my mason jar of eggnog? And so I had to buy more mason jars, and I was giving out eggnog, and I'm like, no drinking on the job. Well,
yes,
there's a few that take a sip or two, and they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like,
yes,
stop it.
don't get me in trouble
Yeah.
after hours.
Yeah. So I give that out with like a little piece of candy or a few pieces of candy. We have stockings and some, last year I gave out those retro, remember the Bic pens that you could get? They
Yes,
were blue and white, and then they had the 4 colors you could pick on
yes.
them. So I bought a box of those, and I put those in everyone's stocking, and everyone's still using them to this day. And they're like, there's so many of them walking around the clinic because of that, but they love them. They're like, we
Oh,
have the vintage
yeah,
pen.
yes. Those were fun pens because you could
They
switch
were fun.
colors and
You can
everything.
switch colors. I sit there and I click them. I shouldn't. I probably drive others crazy, but we all have them and use them, and we pick colors every day.
Oh
So
my
this
gosh, I
year
love
I
it.
just did the eggnog and candy. So, gave out the mason jars, and everyone was like bringing the little portable coolers with their ice packs for eggnog day. They were
Sure,
like,
sure, yeah. I love
that's
that.
funny. I tend to make the gifts.
I would have poured the eggnog in a solo cup and been like, "Oh, this is nothing milk. It's just milk."
It's just your milk smells a little potent there, Shar.
Nah,
Nah, that's not rum. You don't
no,
smell Captain in
not
there,
at
no.
all. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about, Captain Who?
Right. So, when I asked the question, what food most people looked forward to eat at Christmas time, one person put her mom's tortellini soup she makes.
Ooh,
I bet that's pretty good.
I bet. Yeah,
You
sounds
know.
good.
Yeah. Another one posted their holiday morning French toast. It has apples, brown sugar, butter on the bottom, then sliced layers of bread. Then you pour your milk and egg mixture over the top and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight and bake the next morning.
That sounds good. I've never tried that way at all. When I
I
make
haven't
French toast,
either.
I always put it in the pan right away.
Pan and do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm going to have to think about that one.
yeah, that's a good one.
The problem is there's no one here to eat it in the morning. If I make a pan, then I'm just eating all this.
Eating it all by yourself. Yes.
Which I don't need to do. So someone put pizza the day after.
Yeah.
Snack.
I know, and it does sound crazy, right? But sometimes that's like Thanksgiving. When we went during Thanksgiving time, it's like you don't want Thanksgiving the second day. I want like a sub or a pizza or like, something else other than Thanksgiving dinner.
Right, right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I get it. I get it. Yeah. And then someone wrote just brunch. So whatever's served at brunch, um, they like it all, you know.
brunch is always yum.
Brunch is always young. Someone posted egg noodles cooked in chicken broth and butter.
That sounds good too. Yeah.
I remember eating
Simple.
butter noodles as a kid, just doing them myself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they were delish. They were
They
nothing wrong
were.
with butter and a noodle. Just,
No, nothing wrong with butter in a noodle. What I used to do too is I used to put a little bit of ketchup on mine. I don't know if that sounds
what?
weird. I
That does.
did. I
What?
know, but just a little bit of ketchup, and then I mixed it all together, and it was yum.
I don't know.
Well, you're a kid, you don't care. You just eat whatever the hell is there. But yeah, it's
I
a
don't know.
no, it's good. It's like marinara sauce, just ketchupy.
Oh.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know how
talk
you
you
make
into
your
it.
marinara sauce, but that's not how I do mine. I
No,
promise
no,
you that's
that's
not.
now it's not how I do my marinara sauce.
You're not talking me into it's like when people put ketchup on their eggs, I'm like, why? Why?
Oh no, on
What
my
are you
omelet,
doing?
maybe on
Uh,
my omelet, little bit.
no,
But I'd rather
no,
hot
that's
sauce on my
eggs.
omelet. Yeah,
That's
so what? It tastes
eggs.
good. It's
No,
yummy.
no.
Yeah, I promise you it's yummy. Did you
Ketchup
try
French
it?
fries. I can't.
You
I
can't.
just,
She's like, no, just stop it.
I
You're not
just,
talking me into it.
I don't even really eat ketchup on my French fries and stuff anymore. Say I go through a Chick-fil-A
Oh,
drive through, which is a rarity.
yeah.
And usually I'm on the road. So no, I'm not opening up ketchup and dipping and doing all that. I just eat the fries and the nuggets and I keep on going on my, wherever I need to
Yeah.
go on my errands and stuff. So I don't make fries at home because I love them and I will eat them all. And so I just don't, yeah, I generally if I have fries it's like into to go fashion and I'm having a day on the road and I just grab something like Chick-fil-A, maybe Culver's, but usually Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
and then I just not dipping. So I don't do much ketchup. So no.
Yeah. Now, well, mind you, that was when I was a little kid. I don't do too much
Yeah.
catch up nowadays. I'm like you, like if I'm on the road or whatever and I'm doing errands or having to run somewhere and I do grab a bite or whatever, then I just don't have time to make a mess
I
in the
mean, you
car.
can't
I just
drive and
No, you can't drive and eat
drive-
ketchup. It's just
no.
impossible
And
unless you're
text. I
just
mean, you just can't do it all. Right? I mean, everyone else is around me, but I just
right. No, no,
Oh
I
my
wouldn't
gosh.
suggest driving and ketchuping at the same time. It doesn't work.
No. No.
It doesn't work. No.
No, no. So, yeah, anyway, so I thought that was kind of funny. So, I also asked, what's your favorite Christmas movie? What's
So
yours?
what
What's your
my
favorite Christmas movie?
my favorite Christmas movies are the 80s movies.
Yes.
What's his name? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right here. It's help me out here.
Oh, the National Lampoons.
Yes, National
Mm-hmm.
Lampoon Christmases. Those are my favorite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while I like to watch um the one with my God, I don't even know my movies tonight. What is wrong with me today? Jeez. The one with the little boy, that face, whatever. Don't make fun of me tonight, okay?
Home Alone.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Home Alone. I'm just not having a good eclectic kind of day today with
Oh
my
my
words. My
God.
words are poop today. They're poop.
Oh my God.
What about you? What about you? What's your
Well,
favorite
I
Christmas?
like those. I like Elf as well.
Elf.
I also like the older animated like The Grinch and Rudolph and Frosty.
Yes. Do you
You
see them a
know.
lot now? Do they play
Um
them a lot?
they do, and you can of
Do
course
they?
stream them anytime. The Sound of Music. Now my daughter when she was little and I say elementary schoolish, preschool, elementary school, she loved The Sound of Music that I had to buy it on DVD for her. So I do like The Sound of Music. Um
That would be my all-time favorite movie.
The
Not just
Sound of
during
Music.
Christmas. Yeah, my
Yeah.
all-time favorite, I think, The
We
Sound of
we
Music.
watched it year round. I mean, sometimes she just would watch it and then watch it again, I mean.
And does she sing with it? Do you guys sing with them?
When she was little, if I did it now,
Yeah.
she'd look at me like I had 50 heads. What's wrong with
I
you?
still do it now. I don't care.
I mean, I sing on my own. She does not partake anymore. She's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life people posted. Um, and of course, the guys post Die Hard. So I guess that's become a favorite Christmas movie. I did watch it the other day, so
Okay.
you can say, well, I'm assuming it's a favorite Christmas movie because either it was the time it was released, it was also set during Christmas time when
Okay.
it was being filmed. So people like the original Grinch from 1966.
Uh-huh.
It's a Wonderful Life, National Lampoons, Elf,
I like the
Four
Scrooge.
Christmases, Scrooge, Polar
Scrooge.
Express, Better Off Dead. I believe that was a series on Netflix. Was
I
that a
think so.
series?
Yeah, I think it was a
I liked
series.
it. It was a good series. Yeah.
Yes.
Someone posted pretty much any Hallmark movie.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because every time I leave here from work, that's the channel that I have playing in my room while I'm watching TV.
Is it? I watch a
Yes.
lot of it. It was on a lot today. I have it on mostly on weekends during Christmas time. The Christmas Carol, White Christmas, the 1938 Christmas Carol, Scrooged, Love Actually. I watched that recently. I hadn't
Okay.
seen that in forever. Um, yeah, the basic traditional
Movies. Those are good
movies.
movies. Yeah, those are, I think we all have
Yeah.
those in common. We all have a lot of those in common, actually.
Yeah. So, they're great movies.
They are. They're really fun movies to watch, especially when you go. Sometimes I like to binge when I binge during Christmas time. Sometimes they'll have like 16 candles on and they'll have Pretty in Pink, those kinds
Yeah.
of things. And I used to watch those movies. The Breakfast Club. I love The
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Those kind of movies. Sometimes I'll sit and binge and watch them, but
Yeah.
you know, now not so much. Now it's like the one person said, anything on Hallmark.
Right.
Yes.
Do you and your coworkers do like a gift exchange of any kind?
We don't really do a gift exchange. We kind of like just buy gifts for everyone that's here usually.
Mm-hmm.
I told them this year I don't want anything because I don't have time to get anything. I am here from morning till night. I can't really leave to go and get anything for anybody. So what I think I'm going to do this year is go get just maybe tomorrow I'll step out for a minute and go grab some envelopes and I'll give them like small little bonuses, for working here. I think that's the best thing that or the best gift for now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I can do.
Hey, bonuses are always welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I'll do that and yeah.
Then they
But
can
we
get what
are
they want.
correct. They can get what they want and use it for whatever they need, whatever
Yep.
purposes they need. But tomorrow, some of my family, my cousin, my uncle, and of course, I count my restaurant people as my family anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have a little party, and believe it or not, we're pretty packed in here tomorrow. So I plan on having a very busy day tomorrow.
Good for you, though.
Yeah. So I don't know how late I'm going to be up till. Sometimes I'll go to like midnight mass and then I'll go home after midnight mass and then I'll go to sleep. But if some packages come tomorrow, I'll probably end up wrapping them here for the kids
Yeah.
and putting them in my trunk. So, yep. And then drop them off at the tree. Dropping them off at the tree the next
Oh,
morning because they still
yeah.
believe in Santa and, um, so they still leave the cookies and the milk and all of that stuff, waiting for Santa. They do their little, they should be doing it now. No, not now. It's 12:53 in the
We're in the
morning. Yeah.
morning.
Yes. So
Next,
tomorrow, yes, tomorrow,
next morning.
yes, next morning they will probably end up making cookies with their mom and dad. So, and then they'll leave some of those cookies for Santa. And of course, my brother drinks half the milk and eats the cookies and leaves a couple eaten, half eaten
Yeah.
ones there and stuff. And they are overjoyed, and that's the whole
Oh, that's the whole
part of
point.
Chris. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
whole point of Christmas, to see them so happy and excited in the morning.
I mean, now at this age, if that happened to my house, I'd be like, who's the creeper?
Right, right.
Who the
Who
heck?
is in my house?
Who is in my house?
Who is it? And if you were in my house, leave me money on the table, please.
Right. I take cash.
Yes. No credit cards, please.
Right.
Gift cards accepted.
Right. Right.
Yeah, no, it is nuts. But this is the time of the year that is all about family, and it's all about how fun it is, and the bright eyes. If you have kids, the
It's
bright
for the
eyes.
kids. It's for the
Yeah,
kids.
the bright eyes in the morning, when you see them coming down, well, here, come down the stairs
Right.
and go to the tree and be like, oh, Santa was here. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Get so
Did you
excited.
guys ever do the reindeer food for them?
Oh, yes, my brother and his wife, they do the reindeer food for them all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah. That was
yeah.
fun too.
Because
Yeah.
we do have reindeer. Not
Yeah.
reindeer, but we have deer in the yard. Yes,
And all the deer in town are like, man, on this night every year we get a bunch of carrots
exactly. We're
thrown
going to
out in the
that
yard
house.
randomly.
Going to that house.
Right. It's where the little people live.
Yeah,
That's the house to go to.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because if it was snowing around this time, they would actually come up to the house, and you can see their little footprints, the deer's footprints around the area in front of the house, like near the windows and stuff like that, like where they
That's
were.
cool.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
cool.
that's
It's
cool.
nice. It's nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they're going to be taking these cookies home for Santa, for
Yes.
Aziel, because now you can start teaching him
Yeah,
about
definitely.
all the fun stuff. So at my work, we don't do any Christmas parties or anything. We kind of do our own thing. So everyone kind of does their own thing on section. If you want to, everyone bring in something and do it one day, pick a day, and everyone, the managers don't care, just clean up after yourself. So, and we all have stockings with our names, and randomly things just kind of pop up in your stocking. In my stocking this year, I was given a big bag of treats for my dogs, which I thought was very
Oh, that's
sweet.
nice.
It's very sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. At
Yes.
least somebody thought about the dogs too. We can't forget our pets. We can't
No,
forget the
my
little furry people, little furry animals.
no, mine have presents, and I wrap them because they like to unwrap.
I've
If I
never
bring
had a
in,
dog to unwrap a present. I've
oh
never had one.
no, all of
No.
mine do. All of
I
mine
bet
do.
you I bet you the ones that we have now, they probably do. I don't know. So we'll find
Yeah,
out
yeah.
after tomorrow.
I mean, my kids, even the Shih Tzus, are like, no, I'm unwrapping that. So my kids would just sit there and be like, well, you can unwrap my present because you don't want me to.
Right.
The dogs were like, oh wait, I got another one to do.
Yes. Hang on. Don't touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I had one Shih Tzu. He was very obsessive about it. They're all mine.
Yes. Yes.
No. So yeah, they like to unwrap and they gently pull it off and spit it out and try to get down to the
Okay.
gift. And
Yeah.
yeah, they're so funny.
Oh, see, they enjoy it too.
They enjoy it too. So yeah, my dogs had treats in my stocking at work, which was very kind. So
Very cool. Very cool.
yeah, it was sweet.
What
And
else?
oh well, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, but the
I
Romanian,
did. I did.
she made us all these yummy treats, and they're beautiful, by the way. Like, I mean, they're beautiful.
Oh,
She,
are they Romanian treats or just
they are her, yeah, they are
okay?
Romanian cookies and cakes and desserts or whatever, and yeah, and they're beautiful. They're delicious, but they're beautiful. And
Nice.
um, one of the other coworkers, she crochets. So I have a few nicknames at work by the Romanian. One of them, Champagne.
Champagne.
One is teacher,
Ah,
and the other one is banana, which is what she calls me generally all day long, every day.
I
Occasionally
see.
champagne. Sometimes when she needs help with something, it's teacher. I need you. Come here, So,
So she needs help when she calls you the teacher.
yeah, it's usually something on the computer or something. But when it's banana, it's pretty much everything else. So, people are probably wondering, why are you called banana?
Yes.
It's not any great big
Mystery.
secret. No, it's really not. I used to every morning bring in a banana for a morning snack.
There you go.
And every time she'd walk by my cubicle and I didn't have patience in the morning, about 10:30 in the morning, I was having a banana. And while doing computer work, and she'd be like, banana. So on top of my little paper boat of treats that I was given was something wrapped in tissue paper.
Yes.
So it was a crocheted banana.
Which will remain at your desk.
I did bring it home. It is home.
Did you bring it home?
Yeah, it went south after I opened it.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Literally.
Literally. Yeah. So it came home.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just hysterical. And,
Aw.
poor the other coworker, she's like, I could not believe she's like making me do this. She's like, I cannot crochet a banana. Like, oh no, you can and you will.
And she did. Looks like
and she did.
There you
she
go.
did.
There
She
you
was
go.
like, so I'm sitting at the table crocheting this banana.
And probably laughing.
And her husband's like, what are you doing?
This is for you, honey. You're going to use this during Christmas time.
Oh my
cute.
gosh. It was hysterical.
That's cute, though.
It was hysterical. I mean, everyone was like in tears.
I bet.
Because
sure.
the jokes just,
they never end. Yeah. That's
No.
okay.
And then people who didn't know I was called Banana and they never heard her call me Banana were like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's going on? So a few years ago for my birthday, she got me a yellow cake, layered chocolate icing, which is my favorite cake. Out of all the cakes I can bake, my favorite cake is the traditional yellow cake with chocolate icing.
Yeah.
I'm a traditional girl. I like the old, you start adding all kinds of fruit. I don't want fruit in my cake. I want cake and ice.
Yeah.
So she went to Publix and somewhere she got a plastic banana. I don't, it's plastic, fake food. And she made them write my name on it. And the poor guy struggled, she said. He had to she's like, that's all right. You can just wipe it off and do it again. Try again.
Try again 20 times.
And then she set it on top of the cake and brought it in. And so I had this yummy cake with a banana on top that said Char. And so I thought that would be the one and only banana because last year it was nothing. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be surprised with the banana. That's fine. I just didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
But this year was the topper of it all.
Oh, that's cute though.
It was crocheted. I'm like, it's a little misshapen. You have to.
I can't believe she was able to do it though. That's crazy.
You just have to reshape it, just a little squeeze here and there.
Little squeeze here and there.
Yeah. So the men that work by me are just like, we got to go.
Yes. Oh, what a great gift though. That's a great funny gift.
I think it's hysterical and I love my banana.
Yes. Are you going to take it back to work and put it on your desk?
I don't really have a place to put it on my desk, and I was trying to figure out how to hang shelving where I could put, but then if I take it back and people look at it and they have questions.
Well, I mean, it's crocheted. I don't know how many questions they're going to have. Probably.
You'd be surprised.
Well, okay, then why don't you tell her to crochet you like a basket of fruit? That way you can put your banana in the basket.
Right?
Yes.
So and so now I have a crocheted stuffed banana. So I'm curious what comes next. and,
Oh, yeah. I think that's
and
it for the bananas. I don't know.
and well, I don't know. You just don't
Avocado
ever
next
know
year.
with that, right? The avocado. Yeah,
It's
the
the
avocado is still the
avocado next year.
best. That was truly the best story.
No, that was a good story. That was a funny story.
That was a funny story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we have a little bit of fun at work and, but work, um, doesn't do anything, real spectacular for us, for lack of better words. Um,
Is there anything traditional that you guys do or you and the kids did, like as far as Christmas goes throughout the years and have kept it up?
and have kept it up. Well, one tradition, and I'm sure many have done this, is where I don't know if you did, but as a child, I got to open one gift Christmas Eve.
Okay. No,
So
I never did.
I did that
They
with
wouldn't
my
let me.
kids. Oh, yeah, no, we got to, and I know many kids in my neighborhood got to. And so I did that with my kids. Now, Aziel's just the age to know what that is, how to do it, and understand it. So, I'm curious if she will do that with him. And just pretty much the big Christmas dinner. We're gonna have that tomorrow. I did not get my spode out of I just thought of that today, out of storage. So I was like, I don't ever get to use my spode Christmas, so
Okay.
my plates and stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow I'll get them down. But yeah, so but other than that, I don't really get to do too much. It's been always a Christmas Eve thing where the other side of the family got together. That's not happening this year.
Yeah.
There's been some deaths and stuff, and just people they're just not doing. And because of work
Well, I feel
schedules, yeah. But you have littles you still have to do for.
absolutely. The littles always get it, even though if you don't feel like doing it, they always end up doing something for them. So,
Well, like the traditional Christmas Eve family gathering, my daughter with her ones, it's like, what, we're not doing this anymore because
yeah.
she feels a little, and I don't blame her because what are you going to do? Loss is hard. I know that. I've been there and I've done it and
It
stuff, but
is. Yeah.
she wants some of the traditions for her guys. So right now I'm just trying to get my footing and figure out what to do to make it special. So we're going to do the cookie thing. We're going to do the gifts and we're going to do dinner. We're going to spend the majority of the day together and and go
Yeah,
from
and
there.
she can, as the years, progress and go on, she can create new traditions for her and her kids too, and then that way they can kind of carry it on and hopefully keep it up, for more Christmases to come. So,
Yeah. So I don't understand because I told you and explained the whole Thanksgiving in the park thing, which I'm not a fan of, which has been happening for
right.
the last 3 or 4 years, but now we're not doing anything for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So with that being said, I will not be here next Thanksgiving because my butt's going to be on a cruise because I'm over this.
Yes, I don't blame you. We don't do Thanksgiving in the park. It's time to go somewhere else.
So if we're changing traditions and this is the year we're changing them, then guess what?
Yes. Cruise is always nice, especially during those times.
Yeah, I will be changing a tradition myself. You know, so I understand how she feels a little cheated, like her kids are going to miss out
Sure, of course. But, I
because a
mean,
lot of
maybe
the
next year
family,
they'll do it. You
maybe,
think
but a lot of
next year
them
they'll
are,
do it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
They're older, you
Yeah,
know, they're all in their 80s now. So a lot can happen in a year.
absolutely. A lot can happen in a year.
So I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay. She'll find her way and you can help her out, like you're doing now. You're already starting traditions,
Hmm.
making the cookie dough and doing all that stuff. So hopefully you can keep that up, for her kids. and
Yeah.
hopefully in the future for your son's kids.
Oh Lord, don't talk like that.
Not right now. Not right now.
I don't even know if he wants to have kids, so we're not even.
Okay. We're not even there yet. Okay. Well,
No.
that's okay. He's still young. He's still
I
young.
know. He's
No rush.
27. Now he's
Yeah, no
27.
rush.
Oh no, I'm not rushing nothing. I don't think anyone should get married till after 30 and older.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
FYI.
Yes. Or at least after they found out who they are before they get married. So, and get their
30 and
life
older.
together. 30 and older.
Just saying.
Right.
So yeah. So
Well, we don't really do anything traditional for Christmas time. I know Christmas, the night before Christmas, we usually do a party. We have a small little party or a gathering, and we invite like my aunts and some of my cousins and stuff like that. And that's when like my mother was, still living, and we'd have just fun. We'd play Christmas music, all kinds of music, have fun with the kids, run around, play games, things like that. And that was for many, many, many years. And it's
yeah.
just these past, like, I want to say maybe 3 years, like you stated, you had deaths in your family, same on my side. So it's just been kind of gloomy, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But we keep pushing on for the kids because obviously Christmas is for the kids, like you said. And then during, Christmas Day, it's all about families. So each family gets together and does their own thing at home. We open the presents, and if there's batteries for toys and things like that, I'll sit with the kids on the floor usually and put them in because I'm a little more patient than everybody else when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Um, and you know, now as I'm getting older, I don't do those things that much anymore, I think. Not that I don't enjoy them, I really do enjoy them. Um, I don't know. I guess this year I kind of actually had to be pushed to do Christmas in the restaurant because I just wasn't feeling it. I think I was just so tired. I
It's
don't think
been
it's just,
different for everyone this year. A
it's
lot of people aren't
weird.
feeling it. I've had that. I've heard a lot of that.
Yeah,
And if it wasn't for Aziel and Milani, it would be really hard. And I don't know
sure.
why. I'm not sad. I'm not anything. I'm just like, same old kind of. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's how I
know,
feel too. It just feels weird. I'm
it's
not
like,
sad. I'm not upset like you.
yeah,
Exactly. I'm not sad. I'm not upset. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. That's it.
yeah. It just, I don't know. And, like my daughter, she just wants a gift card for a
Yeah,
specific store to shop in. That's fine. I rather give her the money to go shop in the store that she wants and pick out what she likes and what will fit her, seeing how she just had a baby a week ago anyways.
sure. Sure.
So, that got sent to her an email. So I have her stocking put up out here, and I put some things in that. So, and then she likes, both of my kids are funny. The gift cards because she needs new clothes and stuff, and
Hmm.
so it's for shopping, and she doesn't do too much of it for herself like that anymore, so that's fine. And she's like, I'd like a case of diaper for each kid.
I know, right? Those are the
Right.
important necessities.
Yeah, a big old package of wipes, baby
Yes.
wipes.
Yes.
I need shampoo and conditioner, always stocked up on toothpaste. She's like stuff. My son, he's kind of the same way. He's like, I'd rather you spend money on my work jeans and work socks and underwear, and then I don't have to buy that stuff. So
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
that's what I did. He asked for some knee pads for jobs. He asked for new work jeans. He asked for socks for work. He asked for underwear. That's what he's getting. And I mean, I picked him up a
Sure.
few odds and ends that he doesn't know he's getting. And
Yeah.
then he likes the necessities too. He likes buy me the shampoo and the body washes and the toothpaste I like. And
Okay.
shove,
Well,
So I mean, they're kind of practical at times. So
Sometimes you have to be. It's not all about the electronics and the games and
And well, you don't need any of that stuff anymore. Everything your phone
no,
does.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, your phone does a huge amount of it. My daughter doesn't ever really play online games. My son does, but he uses his phone.
Yeah, and he can get
So
all those apps for him. So
yeah, or his
yeah.
laptop. I bought him
Yeah.
these laptops last year, so
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's just different. So it's fun buying for the kids. I mean, I went out the other night and I just thought I'll just cruise to the baby section. I came home with a few more outfits for her. I didn't need to. I'm just like, well, they're cute. I'm buying them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and
And
that's what
girls,
she
you can
wanted.
always find outfits for girls too. I love it. I love to
Yeah.
go cruising through those. So,
Yeah. And she's like,
yeah.
and I have a ton of newborn clothes for her, but she's already 7 pounds and newborn clothes are up to 8. So can you start buying me 0 to 3?
Oh, yeah.
And then three
Yeah.
to six, she said, so I've been buying those sizes. So she has something to grow into,
Sure. Of course.
so, she's planning ahead. So I did some of that too, so I don't know. It's just different as they get older. Maybe that's part of the problem.
I think so. Maybe that is what it is. It could be
Yeah.
that's what it is. I think maybe because we had spent so much time um, when they were little kids that we did as much as we can for them, at
Yeah.
that time that it's like now, I don't
So I
know.
have a question. Do you budget how much you spend on each grandchild
No,
or your child?
no, I really don't.
I
If I
don't
see it,
either.
if I see it, I buy it.
If I try to keep them equal,
Do you?
money wise.
I keep them equal as far as how items,
Yeah.
not money wise,
Well,
but items.
I keep them equal money wise because, well, if one asks for something that's pricey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna spend the same amount on each one.
yeah,
I
sure.
just do, and whatever those amount to is, if I have a $500 budget for him and a $500 budget for her, and he wants underwear and t-shirts and knee pads for work and work jeans, then that's what he's getting that's the budget. That's what he's getting.
Right.
I mean. So I do keep it budgeted kind of money wise. I don't set an amount, but whatever I spend, I make sure I spend on both.
Yeah, and I don't go crazy on spending either. I just, if I see something like you said, a couple knick-knacky things maybe to throw in the stockings or something like that, then that's what I get. But
You know,
as far as budgeting and putting out a specific budget, I know I don't.
yeah, I don't really either. I just know wherever I land, like she's like, I just want a gift card. There's things I need to get for myself. I need some new clothes. There are things I'm trying to do, blah blah blah. And then he got me a list, so I went off the list, kind of figured out what I was spending there, and then that's what she got in a gift card. I told her what I was going to send her in the gift card. She said that was too much. I said that's about what I spent on your brother. So she was like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
I keep it equal. So I said, I can either send it to you in a gift card, I give you my card number, and you can spend up to that amount. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So do you find it easier to shop for the females versus the males?
that depends
Yeah.
on the age.
Yeah.
When
True.
my daughter was little and I could take her shopping, I could pick out clothes and know she would like them. If I took her shopping now, we don't agree on anything.
Right. Same.
So yeah, for my son, he's particular about certain things. He doesn't like to wear name brand clothes where you're advertising the name brand across the front of the shirt.
Uh-huh.
He's like, you're already buying the shirt. I don't need to advertise for them. I don't need the name of the store on the shirt. He's like,
Some people don't like it. Yeah.
yeah, and he doesn't. So he's particular about certain things. So as he's gotten to an age where he can buy himself whatever he wants, and he does, I ask him, what do you want? And he gives me specific items, and he knows I will get those specific items. So it's easy when he gives me a list. I will buy him some clothes here and there throughout the year if I see something I think he'll like and
Right.
it meets the parameters. You're not advertising anybody on the, across the shirt and stuff like that. I'll pick that up and he'll wear it.
Sure.
Um, So in that sense, he's usually easier. She's gotten a little easier as she's gotten older. Like she's like, I need some clothes. I want to get a suit for her future job and whatnot. So that's what the gift card was for. So she can try
Okay.
on when she loses the weight and see where she's at and stuff. Cause she was a 00 forever until she had kids. So,
Yeah.
she's still pretty small, but I don't know what that's going to be, where she's going to land after having the second. And, and then she's being practical because she's like, if you buy me diapers and wipes and stuff like that, then I don't have to worry about that for a little bit, especially just having her and being home.
Well, yeah.
So it makes her life easier. And like the necessities, I don't have to worry about shampoo and conditioner and toothpaste and toothbrushes. And so I'm like, okay, if that's what you're asking for. She's that's what I'm
Well,
asking for.
she has to get into her routine too now that she has kids and stuff. So who has time to go shopping for all that? I don't blame her.
Well, and having two totally changes the time
Absolutely.
management,
Yes.
Yes.
So that's
So
very important with two and three and as many children as you want to have. Yeah.
yeah,
Time
so
does fluctuate with that.
so
So, well, as far as kids goes, I find it easier to buy for little girls than it is, and I'm talking little girls like, I don't know, 2 to like 11. I find it a little bit easier to buy for them than it is for boys. Um, Boys nowadays, like my nephews, it's so hard to know like what they're into. All this
yeah,
new stuff is coming out all the time.
yeah,
Like here you like Pokemon, 2 seconds later I like something else. I
yeah.
like Bakugan, or I like this, or I like that. I'm like, ooh, what the hell is all this stuff?
Right, I
What the
know.
hell is Bakugan?
I know. I go and I walk through sometimes the toy aisles. I'm like, what is this?
Yes. Yes.
Who is this? What is this?
Right.
What's nice now, Aziel, is I have him a mixture of toys, and he will like them because he's at that age where he has no particular
Right.
interest in anything. So I got him a slide. I got him a basketball hoop.
Yeah.
I got him little dinosaurs.
Yes.
I got him traditional old-fashioned wooden blocks for building.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun stuff. Things
yeah.
he can use his hands, to build or
Exactly.
make. Yes.
Yeah, I got him some old-fashioned wooden puzzles
Yes.
for his age. And I got him different things, and I kind of like the old-fashioned toys. And
Yeah. Same.
yeah, so I did he's got some things coming, and it's just a variety of things, which makes it fun.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be good at the basketball because he throws my ornaments back into the tree.
I and he lands it, so
He
he's gonna
lands
be
them
real
on the
good at it.
same branch. It's
Yes.
amazing. I'm like,
It
how
is. Yeah.
you know,
Well, my
so
nephew, my nephew, he's 11 years old, and he likes to do things with his hand. So when he's younger, well, when I wasn't bogged down with work, I would be at home. So sometimes during the week, I would make it a point to take each child out to spend some time with me, or I
mhm,
would take them all out at once and we
mhm,
would have a good time, wherever to go and have dinner. And then I would take them like to Target and I would say, okay, each one can pick one item. And then they would pick one item and they'd be so excited. They'd be like, oh my God. And then they'd collaborate together and they'd like, what are
yeah.
we going to get for this? What are we going to get for that? Um, so I got him, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's like Super Mario blocks that you put together, but it's interactive.
No.
So you use your phone or a phone, and then you download the app that comes with this particular Lego blocks, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you an example, the Super Mario blocks. So they have like blocks that are digital inside. So when you do something to them and you put them next to the other block, it makes the noises like you're playing Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I thought
That's
that was
cool.
so much fun and he
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. So this year I actually um, found something similar to that, but it's more like them creating a robot.
Oh,
So they have to actually build it and create it and make it function on an app.
that's cool.
Yeah, so I thought, and he's very good at that. He's
Yeah,
really good at that. And he's so patient too when it comes to that.
because it
And
interests him, and
it
he's
does.
yeah,
Exactly. So I actually bought one for each of the boys. I figured, same gift, but each one gets a different type.
yeah.
Um, so I thought those were fun. I bought those, and given that it's a digital world out there, and that's what they're
It
watching all the
is.
time now.
Yeah,
So, and
yeah.
the rest of it, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, Christmas is in 2 days. Give the kids $100 each. So,
Right.
and that's it. Because it was my mom, that would be like,
Yeah, she did all that. Yeah.
she did, yeah. So she'd be buying the gifts. I'd go with her. She would buy the gifts. I'd sit and wrap them with her. And then, we would do that. And then she would say it was from her and my dad. So,
Yeah.
and
Well,
this
that's
year,
kind of what I do. I always buy the gifts, and
yeah,
I know everything that's under the tree for everybody. Yep.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's, those are some toys, some items that I would get for them. But girls are much easier to buy for at that age.
It's funny because I can walk through a baby department, and I can pick out a ton of things for Azael to wear, and I'm more picky with her stuff.
Really?
I don't know why. It's like I don't like it, I don't like that. But I had to return an Amazon order to Kohl's the other day. And of
Oh,
course I'm
okay.
like, I'll just stroll through the baby section. I don't need to stroll through the baby section, but I'm going to stroll through the baby section. Yeah. So I did, and I come out with, like, if I buy him two outfits, I buy her two outfits.
Right.
So I bought him two outfits, and then I bought her two outfits.
Yeah,
They gave
but
me, and then they gave me a coupon when I returned the item.
for you to go back in and buy more stuff.
So they gave me a coupon when I returned the item, which I did first. I got my coupon, then I strolled through the baby section. Got
Okay.
my items there, then I went to check out with my coupon and my I,
Okay, well good. Use your coupon then.
I did. I got 20% off. So anyways,
Good.
so it's just funny. Like, it was easier for me to pick out. I picked him out a little sweatshirt because it's gonna, we're still gonna get cold here. And
Sure.
it's kind of rust color. It has little dinosaurs on it and little black
Oh.
sweatpants. And it's really cute. And it just jumped out at me. And then I picked that up, and then I got him, I think it was like a Nike hoodie and some matching pants. And so then I'm over there, and I took forever trying to sort through all the clothes, picking for her and deciding what I liked. And
That's funny that you mentioned that, but boys are a lot easier when it comes to clothes and picking clothes for them because it's
they
like you can
are.
just grab,
Yeah.
grab and go. But girls,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
no, I don't like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was difficult. So,
yeah.
I grabbed
It's
his
like
stuff.
us. It's like us trying to pick a dress,
I
for a
know.
party or something
I
or an
know.
outfit.
Well, I know, right? And
Yeah,
what's funny about me is I can walk into a store, I can see the item, and that's it.
yeah,
I see nothing else. And, it is what it is. And then I'm usually really happy with it. So,
sure.
I got invited to an art opening at the end of January with some girlfriends. And, one of them, it's her opening. And, so I get to go shopping for that.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so that'll be
That's
fun.
fun.
So
Yeah,
I was
that'll be a
already
lot of
looking
fun
at stuff today when I was at the International Mall. So
for you. Yeah,
I was, yeah, well,
it's gonna
I
be
was on a
down there
mission. It's going to be in St. Pete.
in St. Pete. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna
it
be a
should be
lot of
fun.
people there, hopefully.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So
Good. Cool.
a reason to shop for myself.
Absolutely. Treat yourself.
Well, I did today.
Yeah. Well, I always try to anyway.
No, it's at International Mall, and
Yeah.
I occasionally get well, Tommy Bahama's not really good about giving coupons. They don't have to. So I had,
Stingy.
yeah, I had a $50 off coupon expiring on the 31st. So you have to spend $100 to use the $50. So I'm like, okay, well, that's easy to do there. So
Yeah.
I went in and Merry Christmas to me. Got a couple
Yeah.
items.
There you go. That's what I
Yeah.
did with Lane Bryant. They were having a big sale, so I was like, you know what? I need these items, so let me go run and get them. And I did. Actually, I didn't run and go get them. I ordered them online
Yeah.
and I had
Yeah.
them delivered to the house. But sometimes you can't bypass it. And it was kind of like that, kind of like the sale that was going on for you as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
You
know.
know, it's strange. It's strange. I do enjoy shopping for the littles. It's just funny that I do
Yeah,
catch myself being a little more picky about certain, items for each of them, boy or girl. Yeah, I don't know.
sure,
It's just,
sure.
yeah.
Of course.
So, but yeah, so Christmas is almost upon us, and then we have the new year.
Yes.
Do you do anything special for the new year?
Nah, I'll be working. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Everybody's trying to push me to keep the restaurant open so that we can bring in the new year over here. I kind of want to get away from the restaurant and put some nice clothes on and go somewhere else and party.
Well, maybe you should do that then.
I think that's what I really want to do. I think
You
I'll
need
just
to
bring a
do,
change of clothes and then go somewhere else and bring in the new year.
yeah, um, you got to do what you want to do sometimes too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you wish people a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holiday?
Me personally, I say Merry Christmas most of the time, but sometimes both. Sometimes
Yeah,
both. It all
yeah,
depends on what comes out of my mouth.
right.
And why not? Why shouldn't you wish people a Merry Christmas? I mean, I'm not ashamed of my holiday. I'm gonna say Merry Christmas. That's it.
Well, some people nowadays, it's like you can't offend anyone. Well, I
I
don't
don't
look at
care.
it as offending anyone. It's a
No,
positive thing, no matter what words you choose. People get married and they may marry someone that's Jewish and not celebrate the holiday. There's Jewish people that don't celebrate Hanukkah. I mean, it's no different than someone who's Christian and, doesn't go to church every Sunday and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, so I just say Merry Christmas and
yeah, and
they
like you
can
said, like
they can choose.
a wedding is a wedding, no matter what side where they come from. You don't
Yeah.
choose to say something different at a wedding as versus than you would say something for Merry Christmas. So,
I just and I don't know what you celebrate, if you celebrate or not. And no offense, it's not my job to know, like it's not your job to know exactly what I do either. So,
that's right.
I don't take offense if you're wishing me something. It's a positive thing is how I take it. No matter
Absolutely.
what words you use, it doesn't offend me. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I had someone in my cubicle and he goes, "Well, I'm going to wish you Merry Christmas because it says Merry Christmas in your cubicle here." I said, "Well, Merry Christmas." He said, "Thank you," but I'm like, "Don't, I bought that because it was cute. It wasn't
Yeah.
because I wanted to make a point, Everyone's so worried about offending everyone. And when you mean
Yeah.
no harm and it's a positive thing and it's a cheerful thing and it's a good thing, just stop already.
I know.
God.
People get it in their head that they get stuck on, oh my God, I have to watch what I say. I have to be careful so that I'm not offending him or I'm not offending her or I'm not offending them or whatever. But like you said, stop, knock it
No,
off. Like
just knock it off.
it's 2000 soon to be 24. Like, come on.
Just grow up. And, if I say, Merry Christmas to you, I'm not wishing you death. I mean, good God, it's a positive thing. Just get a grip. It's not intentional. It's not
Yes.
meant to be offensive. It's meant to be a positive thing. So just,
Yeah.
come
It's
on. If
just
someone were
meant
to
to be
say Happy
joyful.
Hanukkah to me, I would just say thank you. Same to
Yeah,
you and be on my way. I don't
that's
care.
it. Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
it.
offend me. Why would that offend me?
Right. I mean, so I have a lot of friends that come from like different countries and different walks of life too, as well. And when their holidays come around, I always wish them, a happy holiday. I don't celebrate their holiday, but I always wish them a happy holiday. And sometimes they'll say you too, and I'll say thank you. And I
Yep.
don't even celebrate it, but
No.
it's just the point of wishing somebody joy.
Yes, that's all.
Yeah.
And everyone's got a nitpick and, just
Yeah.
stop nitpicking us apart,
Right.
You know?
Stop making people go against other people for absolutely no reason or one
Yeah.
stupid word, you
Yeah.
know.
I
Just
know. It's just a bit much. So,
yeah.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes. Merry Christmas to everyone. And
You
we also
know.
hope you have a happy new year.
Yeah, we definitely do. Hope it's, whatever you're wishing for and goals you wish to meet. I
Yes.
hope I hope they all
Pursue
come
them.
true.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
I am too. I am
Are you
too.
are you are you gonna That's the
Yeah.
transplant
That's my
motion.
goal. Yes.
For those who can't see it, that's what that means.
Yes.
She wasn't sure either, and she can see it.
Yes.
So, yes.
I'm being transplanted.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Mm.
Hopefully. Still in the works, still going to pursue that. That hasn't been put on the back burner, and nor did I forget it. So, hopefully this year, you never know,
Well,
this year coming up.
just time flies.
It
I
does,
mean,
doesn't it?
and so you sit here and you talk about when I talk about our age and we joke about it, and she's, saying the age again. I just cannot believe that
Yeah,
all that time is gone.
I
That's
know.
that's what I find shocking.
I know. I
You know,
know. I
it's
know.
just,
I
and
was
I was
thinking the
just,
same thing today. Today I
yes,
was having the same conversation with someone else
yeah.
about that. It's like how time flies.
I mean, it
How did,
truly does. And as you get older,
yeah,
it's speeding up. It's just
right?
like,
Right?
not. I don't know what that's about, but it
I
is.
know. And it doesn't slow down, that's for sure.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. So yeah. So I think about that often. I think it'd be neat, but I don't want to pressure and
Yeah.
overstep my bounds.
No, you never do. Don't you worry about that.
You know.
Everything is going to fall, the way it's supposed to fall. That's what I believe. So hopefully you never know. By this time next year, maybe you and I are going to be celebrating Christmas at the same place, same time, same date, same
Right.
everything. Who
Right.
knows? Yeah.
One can
Who
hope.
knows?
One can hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I just thought I'd ask again. I only ask every other podcast. I don't
Yes.
ask every podcast. I'm getting better.
It's okay.
And
Next time I'll probably be sitting right there in the room with you and we'll
well,
be doing our podcast.
that works. You are more than welcome to. I do now have two mics and
Yes.
headsets, and
Yes.
I have meant to plug them in and redo the wiring in the back, the hookup, not to redo the
Sure.
wiring, and have Danny come over and test it with me, and she offered to, and it's just kind of been a busy week. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas with any of your good friends, but that is something I do with mine. So the other day I got a text at work from Laura going, we need to do our Christmas because it's been really crazy busy. And then she's going out of town, so she won't see me till January. So
Sure.
we do a gift exchange. And we normally do dinner together, drinks, and a gift exchange, and just time and catching up. And so I did that Thursday night. And then I'm going over to Danielle's for Christmas at some point. And she's like, I said, when we're going to exchange our gifts. And because normally we do it on toe night right before Christmas, whenever that falls. But
Right.
we didn't this year for whatever reason. I don't know how that didn't happen, but it didn't. And I didn't bring my gifts. And so, anyways, um, she texted me last night. She's like, I've got to go to dinner, but how about we do pie and coffee? And do our
Oh,
gift exchange. So we met and did pie and coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I had a hot chocolate.
pie and hot chocolate.
And we did our gift exchange. And yeah, she got me this really cool ring that I really like. And I wore it some today,
Aw.
but then once I had my hands in the water and stuff, I took it off. And so
Sure.
yeah, so it has a seahorse and it has blue stones. So if you know me at all, I used to raise seahorses when I started
Yeah.
raising them when I was 10 years old, and I loved them. And blue's my favorite color. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then she had an ornament made for me. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
And
I did see it though, so we won't
we're,
talk about it.
no,
Yeah.
we won't talk about it. And yeah, so it was. It was really good. And then I got her. I like these old world Christmas time ornaments. They're glass, and I always get her one every year, and I get myself one every year. And so
Yeah.
I end up getting her two because she loves bumblebees, and I got a bumblebee one. And then somehow I came across a gnome sitting on a mushroom. Well, she loves gnomes and she loves mushrooms. So I was like, okay, well, now she's getting two.
There
And
you go.
then I went a little above, and part of it's my gift too because I'm going, but I bought concert tickets to Pink for her for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna have to wait for Pink to come back around in November.
Yeah,
So it's something to look forward to. So
absolutely. How
now we're
fun.
doing a long girls weekend in Orlando to go see Pink. She's got it all worked out now. She's
Oh, very cool.
and it'll just be a lot of fun. And I was just,
Yeah, absolutely.
sometimes you're just out trying to shop for a friend, and and I usually start looking a few months before Christmas or even sooner. I've bought stuff for her in the summer. If I see something, I'm like, oh, she would like that, and I grab
Yeah,
it. It just didn't happen this year.
yeah.
I just was
Sometimes,
like, nah, no,
yeah,
no,
sometimes
no.
it happens rather quickly, and sometimes it'll happen like at the beginning of the year when you just finished Christmas shopping and
Yeah,
everything. But
yeah,
then you just kind of put it back and you forget about it, and then you're like, okay, well, it's almost Christmas now. Now, where has my train of thought been, since
yeah,
then? So, but yeah, I mean, sometimes I do gather with my friends in here and we do a gift exchange, but everybody's been so busy this year that we're not like doing that right now. So,
yeah,
plus everybody has a lot of extenuating circumstances, with money and trying to catch up and all of that stuff. So, um,
yeah. No, I hear you.
yeah,
I was trying to figure it out. I told her, I was trying to find you something, and nothing was
popping out.
catch. It just wasn't.
Yeah,
I just like, eh, you know.
yeah,
And we talk, and I love Broadway shows. It's another thing about me. I love Broadway shows, and so I started looking for a show that was coming to town, and there wasn't anything that I thought,
yeah. I'm gonna
nothing
buy
was,
tickets for. Yeah,
yeah. So I kept looking at Pink and kept looking at Pink. I'm like, and I've seen Pink before in concert, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
yeah. Why
I'm going to
not?
give her an experience because she's never been to a Broadway show. No sooner do I buy the tickets for Pink at work the other day. I was at my lunch. Does
Yeah.
it pop up that Book of Mormon will be here in February now,
Oh,
which is a fantastic show, by the way, if you haven't seen it, because
yeah.
I've seen it on Broadway, and it's fantastic. And I don't think there
Go
can be a
figure.
bad show. Yeah, go figure. I'm
Yeah,
like,
go figure.
really? So it's the face. I'm like, really?
Right.
Jerks.
Yeah.
It's like,
You couldn't
it was,
post it ahead of time.
yeah. It's just I wouldn't be making her wait till November. We'd go see a show in February, and
Sure, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
no. So, and it's a great show, and I mean, it's hysterical.
Yes.
They make fun of everybody.
Oh, I love it.
So, if you don't have the sense of humor, just stay home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hysterical. So, yeah, it's a great,
Maybe
great
I'll go up.
show.
Maybe if New York is doing it, I'll go up to
They
New York.
should be. They
Yeah.
should be. I mean,
Oh,
that's
then
where I
maybe
saw it.
I'll take a train up there maybe and make it, I don't know,
Yeah.
during the week sometime or something.
I mean, it's a
Uh,
fantastic show. Mamma Mia was fantastic on Broadway. Phantom, I've seen three times. That's fantastic on Broadway. What else have I
I've only
seen?
ever seen
Wicked.
one with you.
Yeah, Wicked. We saw Aladdin.
Aladdin. Yeah.
Yeah. And Wicked's fantastic on Broadway. And yeah, they're all great. And I'm sure they're all great when they come here too. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so I like a good show. I like experiences,
Sure.
So I was trying to give her an experience, and you know, she's like, now I gotta download the whole album and learn the words. Said I already downloaded it.
Yes. Yes.
you
Oh my
know.
God. I think the last concert that I ever went to was maybe Janet Jackson's concert.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
You
some
know,
years ago, but that was here.
I
And
would have
she,
loved to have seen Michael in concert back in the day.
me too. Me too. I got to see, who did I get to see in Florida? We got to see, MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that that would have been fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I bet that
Yeah,
was fun.
I was 16, and I think four of us went at the time. So that was awesome. It was
Yeah, I bet
great.
that
It
was a
was a
lot of
fun
fun.
time. Yeah. Yeah,
Very
we were
cool.
high up. We couldn't, we were way high up, but we could still see everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these are in Orlando, and I've never been there to this stadium, and it's kind of in the middle, and so
Well,
we'll
good.
see. We'll
Yeah,
have to
go get a
scope it out.
hotel room, go hang out.
Yes, she's already been we're gonna go do this, we're gonna go do that. I'm like, I'm
Oh,
game. So
there,
yeah.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah. So
have
it's gonna be
fun.
girls' weekend in November.
That's cool. It's okay. Like you said, something to look forward
It
to.
is. That's what I told her. Something to look forward to. And I told her too. I said, no sooner did I buy those tickets later that day when I went online. It's like, Book of Mormon's coming. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right? Stupid.
February.
Yes.
Damn it. Yes.
Oh well. Well, maybe you guys will make it a point to come up here, visit me, and then we'll go see a Broadway show in New York.
Maybe we could do that. We could make that
Yeah.
happen. We can
Yes.
make that
We
happen.
can all go,
Finish
all three of
your
us.
apartment. Finish your
Yes.
apartment.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we'll get. And I got the calendar you sent us today.
Do you love
And
it?
I did. I went through and
Yeah.
I read every single one today.
Did you?
And I did. And
Which is your
because
favorite?
well, they're all my favorites.
I
So
know.
it's really hard to choose. I mean, January especially. I mean,
Yes.
because some Januaries it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
yeah. So I have a calendar of beautiful locations in my office right now. And my
Hmm.
podcast is not in my office. This is my daughter's room, but I have an office utility room. So that when that comes down, this sucker's going up.
There you go.
And I love the metal.
Yes, I love it
It's
too.
very nice. It's
Yes,
well done. And
it is well.
2024 calendar for tired ass women.
Yes.
Now that is fantastic.
Isn't it? Isn't it cool?
That might be my favorite. That
I,
might be my favorite.
believe it or not, it wasn't okay, so everyone, it's a calendar, and we're going to be a little explicit here. I'm sorry, but it says it's a fuck it calendar,
It
and it's
does.
for tired old, what is it? What is it?
It
Tired
says
ass women.
2024 calendar for tired ass women.
Yes,
And
and
the
it is
first
like the
month
best.
is January, and it says, I don't have enough serotonin for this shit.
Yes.
And then on the bottom it says, giving a fuck doesn't really go with your outfit.
They do. Each one of them says something. So I got
Yes.
mine too. And as soon
Yes.
as I take down the calendar here, I'm sticking it up at the restaurant. I don't care.
Yes. Bad
Fuck
bitches
it.
have bad days too, and yeah, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful day to leave me the fuck alone.
That one was my favorite one.
Would you like some sugar in your cup of shut the fuck up? It's funnier when you read them out loud.
It is. Did you get one or two?
I got two. So
You
I
got
will
two.
pass on
Give it
the
to
other one. She will get
Danielle.
that
Yeah.
Christmas Day from you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Thou shall not take shit.
Yes. She's gonna get a kick out of it. I can't wait till she sees it. Did you tell her
Yes.
about it?
No, it's going to
Okay,
be a
good.
surprise. I have a
Good.
gift bag, and I'm going to shove it in the gift bag,
Okay.
and I'm going to put tissue in there, and then I'm
Okay.
going to put from Pascal on the outside, and I'm going to
Okay.
take it over. Ringmaster of the shit show. Well, that's my
Yeah.
everyday life. That I don't know how else to say that. It is the honest to God truth. If my life isn't a shit show from one day to the next, I don't know.
Right?
I don't even know why I'm still here some days. It's like I just pack up and leave. I just honestly, this one just says you've got this shit. I don't ever.
Yeah.
That's just not true.
No.
But the ringmaster of the shit show
Of the
one
shit show,
just
yes.
happens to be my birthday month of June. Now, if that did not work out better, I don't know
It
what
was
did.
meant to be.
It was meant
It was
to be.
meant to
I
be.
mean, I will be posting that somewhere.
Yeah.
Because this
When
is
it comes around, you
my,
have to post it.
this is my birthday month, and this is my this is me. This is so me.
Yes.
I'm
Oh my gosh.
yeah. I mean, I was like, really, for June? Well, that's about right. Yes. Not today, motherfuckers. That's what it says on August.
In August, yes. By the time you get to August, it's not today, motherfucker.
Yes. Let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum today. That's September, but that should be really every day because again, I am the ringmaster. So
that's your new name, ringmaster. No more banana.
Well, I don't know if you'll be able to ever take that title away from me. I don't think
that's your work title.
We're pretty sure she's the Romanian mafia, but
yeah. Okay.
And that she's just disguised as an employee at the clinic. Just saying. That's our motto. That's our theory, not our motto.
She's
That's
the
our theory.
insider.
Yeah, she's the insider. We've actually had conversation with our manager about it, and she wholeheartedly believes that. Yes, it's pretty funny.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is special. Fucked by caffeine and fucking chaos. Well, the chaos part could definitely apply to my everyday. Yes. I'm a happy-go-lucky ray of fucking sunshine. Yes. That's next November.
Yes.
And adulting is bullshit for next December. This is awesome.
Oh my God. I saw that and I was like, we all have to have it.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's hysterical.
It is.
I mean,
everyone should get one.
I know, right? And I know some people are like, I don't like the language. I get it, but that's what makes it funny is the language. Right. And some of it's not serious, and it's just hysterical, especially in my birthday month. So stay tuned.
Yeah. That's it. You're the ringmaster.
I am the ringmaster.
Good evening, ringmaster.
I expect you to greet me like that next time.
I shall. I will not forget that.
And then I will be welcome to my shit show.
Yes. Welcome to the Ringmaster's shit show. Oh my God, that's great.
Her calendar's over here in plastic wrap, and tomorrow I will that it came in, and I will be putting it in a gift bag in the tissue paper, and it will be from you to her.
Yeah, I knew you guys would get a kick out of it.
She's going
fall
to
apart.
Love it. She is going to love it. She's gonna.
I saw it and I was like, okay, that's it. Gotta have it. And I'm sending one to you and one to her.
I was so glad you weren't picking out the calendar of the dogs defecating every month because.
Oh no, thank you.
I have a hard time watching my dogs do that in real life, so I don't need it on the calendar every month. Yeah, they look at me like, can I have some privacy, please? Yeah,
I mean, they are out in the open for everyone to see.
Well, yeah, kind of, but
yeah, but I mean, do you really want to look at that? No.
My big one, he's so funny. I walk him. There's these hedges along the sidewalk, and he literally backs up into them.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That only half of them is sticking out of the hedge.
Yes, he does.
And then he goes. And then he goes. It's hysterical. And I turn my back. I turn my back. I'm like, okay.
It's a private moment.
But he does. He backs in like, no.
Don't look at me. Don't watch me. Keep your eyes somewhere else.
The hound is like, I don't care.
Yeah. That's funny. My daughter's dog, he doesn't do that. But when he is, like twirling and getting to find that spot. And then once he finds that spot, yes. Once he finds that spot, he does this side eye look at me like this. And he's like, are you watching? Are you watching? I'm like, nope, not watching. I'm not watching it. And I talked to him too. I said, nope, not watching you. Keep going.
I know. I just turned, look at across the street or whatever, and just, Have your
Yeah,
moment. He backs in. I kid you not. It's
that
hysterical.
is
And it's
funny.
like a 10-foot
He
hedge.
knows.
He's
Well,
just
he
like,
knows. He doesn't want
yeah.
everybody to see, and he's absolutely right. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't want to see that. It's hard to watch in real life. Who
No.
wants to? I don't, I see it advertised and I know there's humor to it, but I just, eh.
No. Well, then
This
you're
vibe,
welcome.
this is,
You're
this is,
welcome that I didn't send you that one.
this is
That's
fantastic.
it is. I love it. I
This
love it.
is fantastic. I love it.
Calendar
So
of the
thank
year,
you.
everyone.
It really is. So thank you, thank you. I
Yes.
was in my
Oh, you're
mailbox today,
welcome.
went out there, I saw that big envelope. I was like, oh, it's here.
Yay!
And I came in. That was the first thing I did was open it to see it.
Oh my
That was
God,
the
that's
first thing I
awesome.
did. Yeah,
Yes.
and I read it, but it's definitely much funnier out loud.
It is. It is. You have to read it out loud together with
Yeah,
Danielle.
yeah,
Yes.
she's
Yes.
she's gonna love it.
You
So
guys
I
got to
just
take a video. You got to take a
I
video and send it to me so that I can
I
see.
will.
Yeah.
I will. Yes, we will take a video, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her read the.
Yes, make her.
She's gonna, she's gonna love this. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's hysterical.
it is. Awesome.
I
Awesome.
can't wait to put it up. I can't.
No, I can't
I,
either.
I know it's going up. I wish I had more traffic through my office.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I
not
know.
allowed to take it into work
No,
because they
you
do look at my
can't. I know.
calendars at work,
Yeah.
and patients always, oh, look at your dog. Is that your dog? They think it's my dog on the calendar. And I have
Right.
two calendars. I have one for patients to see, and then I have one behind me on the opposite side um, for like days I'm coming in late, or
Yeah.
like, I have a dentist appointment or someone's off, and I log those on there, and the patients don't need to see all of our birthdays and stuff.
Sure.
So I had ironically, this last year has been all working dogs. So the one calendar was the adult version that I let the patients see, and the one behind me was the puppy version. So I had like my
Oh,
Belgian Malinois for the canines,
right.
and all that, and then I had the puppy version behind me. And so
Oh,
this year I have sea critters on both of them. But yeah, so
nice.
I wish I could take this in because patients ask about the calendars, but I mean,
No, that one's for you.
management might say something. So
Yeah. No, that one's strictly for your eyes only.
I won't be taking it
Yeah.
in. But it is awesome.
I
So
thought it would be nice to put on your pegboard that you're, doing. So,
yeah, I need another one. And I'm not really sure if I just need to find a bigger pegboard and take this one down, or if it's tacky to put another one of the same size up.
I mean, can you put them next to each other?
Well, I really want to put something big here above the computer that's either
Okay.
artsy or a mirror or something, just to something. I
Sure.
don't know what. I haven't seen anything when I look that I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. So I don't know if I should do a smaller pegboard over here. I have shelving here. I was gonna get something to go here. I don't know. Yes, this room after Christmas is gonna get cleaned out. I gotta get new closet doors because
I
I
think
get
once you set everything up, you'll know exactly like what you want to get. If you
so.
want to get a new one or a big one, maybe you can move that one to your
I
office.
mean, this one's pretty big. I
Is
mean,
it?
it's
Yeah, it is.
it's 4 feetish tall.
Oh, yeah, that is big.
So I don't know if they make them like 6 feet tall.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I don't. I mean, how many pegboards can you have with pictures on? So and so after Christmas, my
True.
goal
Yeah.
is to finish this room and get it situated, get the new bed in here and stuff like that. So
Sure.
and then I ripped off the closet doors because I get these wild moments of like, yeah, you know what, these doors are irritating me, they're out of here. So out they
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
Now I got to replace them.
Yeah,
So
that's
but yeah,
okay.
so after all the big gifts and stuff are out of here,
You'll
I'm
have
going to be doing
time.
some yeah, I'm going to that's going to be finishing this room off and getting that off the list. So yeah,
Awesome.
so and then maybe it'll get moved in here, but I do have a place for calendar in the office utility room, and I
Yeah.
use it. So it will be used in there if it's in there.
Perfect.
And I will see it every day because I'm in there every day. But
There you go.
yeah,
There you
it's
go.
just, it was hysterical.
Yes.
And it's well done. It's good
It is,
quality
isn't
too.
it? It is good
It
quality. I was afraid.
really-
I was afraid. I was like, I kept looking, and then because they have like different ones, from different sellers, and I'm
yeah.
like, okay, wait a minute, like this looks the same, but I don't really like that, or so many people bought it from here, and okay, I'm gonna buy it from here, and I'm done.
Yeah, so it's
So
fantastic. It's hysterical. It's great. Thank you
yeah,
so much.
you're
And I will
welcome.
take her hers on Monday, and
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
she will, she
Yes,
will, she will
she
get a
will.
kick out of it. No, the
She will.
language was not intended to offend. So, sorry, I was
Yeah,
reading the calendar. It just made us laugh. It's funny.
yeah, it is. It's funny. It's a good
It
laugh,
is. It is a good
and
laugh.
that's what
So,
it was intended for.
yeah. So thank you,
Yeah.
my dear. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. No problem.
No.
Anytime.
But
Anytime.
yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. Wasn't
Yeah, I think
anything real
so too.
specific. Wasn't
No,
anything real downerish, where we talk about the daily
no, just trying to
trials of
have fun.
life.
Yeah. Trying to have fun during Christmas time. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. I hope, your whatever goals you have planned for the upcoming new year, um, pursue them, get them done as best as you can. And we enjoy having you guys listen to us. And if there's anything that you wish to hear from us, please leave them in the comments below, or you can email them to Shar, and she will go ahead and answer you back on that. But we appreciate you guys for listening in, and we hope that you continue to listen to us. And I'll pass it on to you.
Yes, everyone have a Merry Christmas, a happy, healthy New Year. You can find us on Spotify, Amazon, Samsung Podcasts, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Deezer.
All right, check us out.
Yes. And I have to go check on my pie because last night the dogs ate a plate of cookies.
Okay, yes.
I'm
Please
hoping
check.
my pie is still cooling where I left
I hope it's
it.
still safe. Yes, yes. All right. Well, it
And
was
you,
great talking to you as always.
yes, my dear, as you too as well. And love my calendar. And there will be June postings of that. And
Yes, sounds good. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, you and your family. And
thank
I
you.
know
You
we'll
as
talk
too.
soon again before that, but
Oh, absolutely. So yes,
very
and
Merry Christmas.
yes, a very Merry Christmas to you too. And look for video of calendar unveiling at Danielle's house Monday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will look forward to it. I can't wait. I can't
And you
wait.
have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.